Now let's talk about Manchester United, Manchester City. Manchester City.
Oh yes, here we go. Here we
So
go.
your first game, you scored, the match ended 3-0.
I mean, yeah, it was 3-0 against Burnley Company. We played Vincent Company, coaching a very disciplined Burnley side, I would say. And yeah, we beat Company's team. We beat Burnley last season. I think it was 7 something or 6-0. So obviously this time we had a bit of mercy for them. We decided we decided to just give them 3 goals, right? Just allow them to take 3 goals from us. We could have done more, but as I said, we didn't want to inflict too much pain. Um, as well as that, De Bruyne, he wasn't quite, he was injured and stuff. Yeah, I wasn't fit. However, Haaland, yeah, with the 2 fantastic goals he scored, it was really good. So that first game was great, and I think there was a second game, Man City
With Newcastle.
with Newcastle, right? So it was a 1-0 win with Julian Alvarez. He killed it, and it was a great
Beautiful
shot.
goal.
Yeah, beautiful goal. Newcastle, yeah, we know they're a good side right now, obviously from their money which has been invested into their system. But apart from that, we also know that they're in the Champions League. Not that they'll get far in it, but yeah, well done to them as well.
Let's see what happens with Newcastle. Let's see. But
But I'm happy overall with my team so far.
speaking about Manchester City, it's kind of a bit surprising. It's not okay for me. It's not surprising, but it's worth to note that you can see that Haaland is not getting the amount of chances that he used to get now that De Bruyne is not.
It's not only
Yes,
that,
back anymore.
because in these games you can see that Walker would be playing. Well, Pep will now play with the back 4. So unless John Stones comes in and plays a centre back, we're now going to revert to a back 3 like before, which will mean that City will have a lot more midfielders. And I mean, let me just start with saying that the whole concept of having a 3 defensive formation, so that the centre back, which I've just mentioned, John Stones, can play that pivoting role with Rodri, or even play slightly more upfield, to compensate for Haaland's lack of ball control, right? Because we all know Haaland hasn't got the best control out there. Amongst all the City players, Haaland probably isn't even top 10. But you know, because of that, teams will be able to figure out our style of play. They'll realize that we're going long ball all the time or doing through balls just to feed it into Haaland to run onto. We all know Haaland is a great aerial threat. He's strong, he's fast. There's nothing that he doesn't have as a striker apart from great control of the ball.
So far, most of your goals have been scored with Rodri, the Bentley, had a close range shot. Alan, there's 2 goals.
And
It's only-
that's a good thing.
It's only, I think, in the Newcastle match, Alvarez. I don't know, it was a bit.
He was
at the-
slightly out
at the edge.
At the edge,
of
yeah.
the
And
18
to bury it in from that angle takes a lot of finesse.
But most of your goals have been in your box.
But that's a good thing, right? Would you rather have us, start scoring bangers? You want us to start scoring top pins?
Especially with Haaland. It's expected of you.
Exactly. With
But-
Haaland being there, it's no surprise, right?
It's no surprise. But personally, I think City still have a tough run because Arsenal is still on top. Arsenal is still.
Actually, we're on top.
Okay, yeah.
We're on top.
Now Arsenal is on top.
I don't know
now.
which team is first. I don't know if it's Newcastle, whatever, or if it's Brighton. I don't know. But I know we're second, and Arsenal is third.
Arsenal is third. Yeah, Brighton is first.
Brighton first, right?
Yeah, Brighton scored more goals, 18-4, 18
Ah, that,
and
okay.
then
So makes sense. Makes sense.
yeah, it's now that's the reason why I'm pointing out. City is not scoring much. Because for a Burnley side, it's supposed to be more. But credit to Burnley though, because they considered a few and they decided, you know what, let's just keep it.
Yeah, company did well with the
Yeah,
team.
the deficit.
But I'll tell you right now, we we citizens, we you know, we don't mind if we're not scoring as many, right? We obviously would love to score 6 goals every game against our opponents. Um, if we wanted to, we probably could, but we have to consider other stuff as well. We're trying to get the quadruple now, isn't it? We've already achieved the treble, so quadruple is up next. But as long as we win our games, that's what matters ultimately in football. You might say that there's a dip in form, yes, maybe, but as long as we're getting results, that's perfectly fine by us. Right? Look, the Champions League final, we didn't play very well. I heard after in a post-match conference, Jack Grealish even stated saying that he didn't play as well as he would have liked. He underperformed. He underperformed in that game, and many other players of City also underperformed. But as long as you come out with the result, which obviously we won the Champions League, I think that's a good thing. And now I'm just happy. I'm satisfied. You might say that because we won Champions League, we're now relaxed. We're not training as hard. We're not pushing ourselves as much. I mean, hell, we won the Super Cup just a few days ago. And
At this point, seems you are bragging.
oh no, no. Oh, but like I'm just stating, because yeah, I know people will be saying, oh yeah, they're more relaxed. They won the Champions League, they won the treble, so it doesn't matter. No, no, no. We're still going to find our way. So I think we'll be good for this season, and that's why I'm very confident about how the season will end.
Uh, anyway, good luck to City.
Thank you.
The games are coming on.
I can't wait.
We'll see what happens in the future. Hopefully, I'll invite you again to see, to claim your allegiance to your team.
Oh yeah. Trust me, I'll have everything to say.
Yeah, no matter the results.
Oh yeah, I'll always be there. I mean, hell, we all remember when they said they're going to take trophies off Man City because of fair play rules and all that.
Yes.
And relegate us to Division 2. Man, I'd still be a City fan. So, you gotta stay loyal to your club no matter what, thick and thin. We might not have been through as much thick and thin as Chelsea,
Yeah.
but
Don't worry. That time will come soon. That time will come soon.
How sure are you?
The fatigue is there. The fatigue is there.
Obviously, we didn't rest well. Look, Grealish was drunk after the Champions League, but my guy is probably still on a hangover at this point. Okay, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So we start slow. We start slow.
Which other team are you?
Arsenal.
Arsenal, yes. Arsenal, they've had a good start. 2-1 against, was it Nottingham Forest?
You want to guess? Yeah,
Nottingham Forest at the Emirates. Yeah, their stadium, home stadium. Saka, adding a banger there, scored a beautiful.
Oh yeah, Saka is just crazy. He's a crazy football player. And then obviously with Declan Rice's addition to the club, it's helped them tremendously. We saw how they performed in the recent game against I think it was Crystal Palace, exactly. Where a man like Jordan Ayew tried doing things, but my guys go back and play for the Ghanaians.
but Crystal Palace did play very well.
Yes, for
So
sure.
far, also with Crystal Palace, with the 2 games they played, they won 1-0 against 1-2.
I can't remember, yeah, but that's true.
Ayew gave a good pass to, what do you call it?
Once again, Ayew's involved in that goal.
The attack here, Mateta. Is it Gehi or Mateta?
Gay is the defender.
There's this Edward.
Oh, Edward.
Yeah, so he gave that assist. That was they won the game by 1-0. Again, even in the Arsenal game,
My goodness, I was most impressed by Eberichi Eze. Eberichi Eze, that guy is deadly.
they did very well in that game.
Deadly guy, yeah.
So, Crystal Palace is playing very well. It's just unfortunate they considered that penalty.
It is. And that penalty shouldn't have even happened. It shouldn't have happened. I mean, Thomas Partey was there. Apparently, I think he grabbed onto someone's shirt. The person went down, obviously, because that's what football players would do at this level. VAR had a decent amount of time to look at the whole scenario. But then, in the end, the penalty was still given, regardless. And, yeah, Odegaard, he buried it well. It was a great penalty. But in the end, that game could have easily ended in a draw, or I would say at least a win for Crystal Palace. Now, Arsenal did have several good chances. There was one chance where Nketiah was running with the ball.
Yeah.
He hit the post. I was like, oh my goodness, it's in. Once he hit the post, I was happy. So, yeah, that was...
Nketiah too has a goal, scored a goal. First game against.
Yeah. I mean, Arsenal, look, I think we should all be happy that Arsenal probably don't have Jesus on the team, because once he comes in, my goodness, that guy is going to be deadly.
Personally, I think you should be watching out for Arsenal as a citizen fan. They seem to be one of the dangerous contenders this season for the title. So far, they've not lost any game. But still, you cannot rule Newcastle out, of course. You cannot rule Liverpool out, of course. You cannot rule Manchester United
We
out.
can rule Liverpool out. We can. Okay, maybe
I
maybe
cannot.
not. But Chelsea, we can rule them out.
For Chelsea, maybe.
And Man United.
Maybe.
I like how you're saying maybe.
Yeah,
So that-
it's football. It's
you
football.
said you were contender. Now you're
Yeah,
saying
we are
maybe.
contenders. But maybe, yes, you said you can rule Chelsea, and I said maybe.
All right.
It's football.
Yeah.
Anything happens. So yeah, let's see.
See what.
So
see
they
what.
find their footing.
But
in
that's
the
what I was saying. You know, with Arsenal, yes, we're definitely worried about them a lot. But because of that, that's why. You know, I try to watch most of Arsenal's games in hope that they don't come out with a positive outcome. Right. So with this Crystal Palace match, I specifically watched it from minute 1 to minute 90, just to be hopeful that they wouldn't come up with any result, and it didn't quite go in their favor for Crystal Palace, but they played brilliantly well, and Arsenal, I guess they also played well. I can't say they were lucky or anything, they played well, but against such a Crystal Palace team, you know, we've got to give massive credit to them as well.